All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Waifu Wars 3. Now, this is going to be the bloodiest, the most destructive, the most epic of the Waifu Wars, as it is the end of our amazing trilogy, and we have a excellent selection of waifus just for us today. Now, let us begin by giving our respects to each of them as they will enter the arena to duke it out and possibly make it out alive. Beginning with Zhao Fei, Kuzurin, Bayonetta, Darkness, Leophodia's legs, White Blood Cell, the other White Blood Cell, No Miku, 2022, very nice, Jihun, Vivi, Rock Lee, and Joker. And of course, Canelo Alvarez, my favorite anime character, along with Tsukikage Yuri, Michael Scott, Nezuko, Yokotaro, and Ali Abdul. Then we've got Kazuma, Sebastian Michaelis, Mario, Emo Kaya, Zhongli, Rat-Eating Baby Iwo 2, Phoenix Wright, Rabid Sasuke, who is returning from his just, well, slightly anticlimactic win from last time. I don't know. Hey Bot, Foo Fighters, Johnny Bepp, and Cal, who is here to avenge me, I believe. Oh, got him, Cal. Then we've got Xiao, Anju Shiratori, Thanos, Xenoboid, Chat. Is that you? Are you, Chat? And Akane Urashiki. All right, those are your waifus and husbandos. And now it is time to begin the ultimate waifu wars. Let us proceed. As the waifus stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Zhongli runs away. White Blood Cell takes a handful of throwing knives, appropriate. Yuri scares Yokotaro away from the cornucopia, also appropriate, as Rock Lee runs away. Kuzurin stabs Emo Kaya with a tree branch. Oh no! As Kazuma runs away, Johnny Bepp runs away, Cat runs away. Rabid Sasuke steps off his podium too soon and blows up. Losing Waifu Wars as quickly as he won it. Vivi finds a canteen full of water as Yao finds a handful of throwing knives. Snow Miku grabs a shield leaning on a cornucopia as Joker runs away. Canelo Alvarez runs away. Phoenix Wright runs away. Thanos gathers as much food as he can. Cal runs away with a lighter and some rope. Anju falls into a pit and dies. Whoa. As Sebastian takes a spear from inside the cornucopia, Pihun grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty, as White Blood Cell runs away. Xena takes a spear from inside the cornucopia as Darkness injures Michael and leaves him to die. Oh my god. Nezuko finds a backpack full of camping equipment as Mario, hey, this is your theme, takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. I don't remember that being in the games. I guess they're taking some creative liberties with the movie. Foo Fighters runs away as Akane runs away, and Xiaofei clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Bayonetta runs away as Leophodia's legs snatches up a bottle of alcohol and a rag. How would they? Guess so. Heybot breaks Iwo 2's nose from for a basket of bread. Wow. Wow. Rude. Oh my god. Someone needs to take out Heybot right here. As Ali Abdul stays at the cornucopia for resources. All right. And let us see what we will do next as Bayonetta Canelo Alvarez, Zhongli, White Blood Cells, and Snow Miku hunt for other tributes. Hyun receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor as Xiaofei tends to WBC's wounds. I guess that makes sense. As Joker, Kazuma, and Johnny Depp hunt for other tributes, Rock Lee, Leo Fodio's legs, and Iwo 2 get into a fight. And Leo Fodia's legs triumphantly kills them both, probably with the power of fabulousness, as Darkness injures herself. That's just like a normal day in Konosuba. Heiba picks some flowers as Thanos questions his sanity. I don't think he ever. Well, that's nice. Maybe he'll rethink the whole plan he's got in his mind. As Zhao sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Foo Fighters stalk Cal. Sebastian receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor as Nezuko injures herself. Yuri, Ali Abdul, Vivi, Suzerain, and Yoko Taro hunt for other tributes as Chat collects fruit from a tree, probably the low-hanging fruit. As Mario receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, of course. And Phoenix Wright overhears Xena and Akane talking in the distance, and we proceed to the next step to see what he will do with that information after we respect the fallen Imokaya Rabbit Sasuke Anju. Poor Michael Scott. He had too much parkour. And Broccoli and Iwo too. I'm sorry. But that just means that Cal is one step closer to winning. And oh, okay. Simulation had to take a second there to think about what will happen next. As Zhao convinces Foo Fighters to snuggle with him, and Suzerain questions her sanity. Kazuma, Sebastian, Cal, and Canelo Alvarez tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Zhongli starts a fire as Ali Abdul screams for help. Oof. Probably a good reason to do so. It's not looking good out there. We've had the most deaths in the first round we've ever seen ever before. I can almost hear Michael's voice off in the horizon. Unfortunately, the epic music soundtrack is too loud, and I cannot hear past that. As we move on to Xiaofei, White Blood Cell, and Vivi, cheerfully singing songs together, perfectly encapsulating Vivi's goal and purpose. As Snow Miku climbs a tree to rest, Yoko Taro fends Akane, White Blood Cell, and Bayonetta away from his fire. Leopodia's legs quietly hums as Jihun and Phoenix Wright tell stories about themselves to each other, and Nezuko is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Kat looks at the night sky as Yuri receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh. Joker cries himself to sleep as Mario quietly hums. Darkness is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. And Xena cooks her food before putting her fire out, watching out for those carbs. Or rather, those calories. There we go. And Haybot questions his sanity as Johnny Depp looks at the night sky. Thanos stays awake all night. And Snow Miku shoots a poisonous dart right into Foo Fighter's neck, slowly killing her, just destroying every single microorganism to be found in their body. Yuri receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor as Darkness tries to spearfish with a trident. Canelo Alvarez, Bayonetta, Nezuko, and Akane hunt for other tributes as Yoko Taro picks flowers. Oh, that's probably where he gets the ideas for his games. and Suzerain steals from Cal while he's not looking. Joker, Ji-hoon, White Blood Cell, and Kazuma hunt for other tributes as Xiaofei discovers a river. And Xiao begs for White Blood Cell to kill him. She refuses, keeping him alive. As Sebastian receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, Xena collects fruit from a tree, and Johnny Depp goes hunting. While Leophodia's legs discovers a cave, Haybot practices his archery, and Phoenix Wright receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Thanos scares Vivi off as Ali Abdul and Zhongli work together for the day. Cat attacks Mario, but he manages to escape. About what happened, yeah. And unfortunately, that means that Foo Fighters is one of our fallen today. Night 2. Yuri and Thanos sleep in shifts. Interesting pair, as Vivi and Cena sleep in shifts, and Zhao and Snow Miku huddle for warmth. Johnny Depp and Akane tell stories about themselves to each other as White Blood Cell loses sight of where she is. Canelo Alvarez, Leophodia's legs, and Xiaofei cheerfully sing songs to one another, and Yoko Taro receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, probably Square Enix, as Cal and Chat tell stories about themselves to each other. Bayonetta receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor as Sebastian attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Ji-hoon tries to treat his infection. Mario sees a fire but stays hidden. And Joker, Darkness, Zhongli, Nezuko, and Suzerain sleep in shifts. Ali Abdul questions his sanity as Phoenix Wright loses sight of where he is. Kazuma cooks his food before putting his fire out. And White Blood Cell stabs Haybot in the back with a trident. Dang. Treating him like a bacteria right now. As Yuri searches for firewood. Vivi tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Ali Abdul explores the arena, and Ji-hoon overhears Phoenix Wright and Darkness talking in the distance. I wonder what they could be talking about. As Joker practices his archery, because he doesn't have his side special gun. Or wait, neutral special. Anyway, Xiaofei thinks about home as Chat makes a wooden spear. Xiaofei receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Nezuko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor again. I have to say that again, my goodness. White Blood Cell thinks about home as Thanos runs away from Cal. Got that right. Cal is going to win this thing as Leophodia's legs kills Akane with a hatchet. Whoa, okay. As Sebastian poisons Johnny Depp's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Huh. Well, guess that's what happens when you try to poison someone else. Trick them. As Xena is pricked by thorns by picking berries, and hopefully doesn't die. I do not think that kills her. Canelo Alvarez sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to escape. As Snow Miku discovers a river, Zhongli cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Suzerain sprains her ankle while running away from Bayonetta. As Yoko Taro tries to sleep through the entire day, Mario diverts WBC's attention and runs away. Kazuma travels to higher ground. Goodbye to Haybot, Akane, Sebastian, and Zhongli. We gotta see what happens next. As Darkness screams out for help. Is she screaming out for help? Or something else? Ji-hoon throws a knife into Nezuko's head, supposedly killing her, I guess. Probably cutting off her head. Joker and Canelo Alvarez tell stories about themselves to one another as Ali Abdul defeats Suzerain in a fight, but spares her life. Cool guy Ali. Let's go. As Yoko Taro and Snow Miku sleep in shifts. Cat fends Hal, White Blood Cell, and Mario away from his fire. as Johnny Depp, Xiao Wei, Bayonetta, Xiao, and Leophodius Legs sleep in shifts. Phoenix Wright thinks about home. Thanos, Yuri, Xena, and White Blood Cell sleep in shifts. Cosma thinks about home. And Vivi thinks about winning. That's nice. I thought about winning as well. And then I didn't. Dao travels to higher ground as White Blood Cell practices her archery. Phoenix Wright begs for Leophodios' legs to kill him. He refuses, keeping Phoenix Wright alive. Bayonetta sprains her ankle while running away from Joker as Canelo Alvarez stalks Yoko Taro. And Vivi runs away from darkness as Snow Miku stabs Suzerain with a tree branch. Ooh. The brutality as White Blood Cell defeats Johnny Depp in a fight but spares his life. Ali Abdul and Xiao Wei work together to drown Ji-hoon. Oh! Well, so much for Squid Game Season 2. Cal and Chat hunt for other tributes as Yuri picks flowers and Xena practices her archery. Thanos discovers a cave as Mario is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Cosma falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Unfortunately, Aqua died last time, so no one's gonna revive him now. Well. We have another 4 down, and honestly, I'm feeling a little better. I feel like I'm not quite as dead as I used to be. That's odd. Wonder why. What could this be? What could this be? Wait a minute. This? Oh, huh. Weird. Got some color coming back. As we move on to Leophodius Legs and Johnny Depp run into each other and decide to truce for a night. Good idea. As Yoko Taro destroys Xena's supplies while she is asleep. White Blood Cell, Joker, and White Blood Cell sleep in shifts. Canelo Alvarez lets Mario into his shelter as Xiao Fei is awoken by nightmares. Bayonetta lets Vivi into her shelter, and Phoenix Wright tends to his wounds. Cal questions his sanity. Oh, great. Hang in there, bud. Hang in there. Chat starts the fire. Well, when do you guys ever not? Ali Abdul sets up camp for the night as Thanos sets up camp for the night as well. No, Miku and Yuri sleep in shifts, and Xiao tends to his wounds. Darkness screams for help again. And gets them. Leophodios Legs. Cal, Yuri, and Bayonetta hunt for other tributes as Xiao Fei sprains his ankle while running away from Canelo Alvarez. Mario diverts White Blood Cell's attention and runs away. Thanos tends to Snow Miku's wounds as Joker sprains his ankle while running away from Phoenix Wright. White Blood Cell sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Maybe the human body that they are inhabiting smoking. Chat discovers a river. Good for you, Chat. Good for you. Ali Abdul repeatedly stabs Yoko Taro to death. What? What about the next Nier game? Oh, well. Xena makes a slingshot as Xiao chases Johnny Depp, and Vivi picks flowers as Darkness receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. This is so sad. Anyway, Mario passes out from exhaustion as Joker is awoken by nightmares. Darkness receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor as White Blood Cell, Ali, Abdul, Dao, Cal, and Snow Miku, all 5 of them, track down and kill you, chat. They kill you. Oh my goodness. You're dead. I would be sad, but not really. You can just join me in the afterlife. Pretty cool here. Bayonetta convinces Xena to snuggle with her, and White Blood Cell thinks about winning as Canelo is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Don't need no warmth because he is warm with his great muscles. Anyway, Thanos receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor as Yuri kills Johnny Depp with a sickle. Whoa. Man. As Phoenix Wright thinks about winning, Xiao Fei receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Vivi cries herself to sleep, as I did after watching her show. And Leo Photo's legs die from an infection. That is really unfortunate. And what do we have here? As chapter 6 begins, Yuri diverts Thanos' attention and runs away. As Vivi overhears Cal and Phoenix Wright talking in the distance, Mario chases White Blood Cell as Joker, Darkness, and Bayonetta hunt for other tributes. Xiao stalks Canelo Alvarez as Snow Miku, Xiao Fei, Xena, White Blood Cell, and Ali Abdul hunt for other tributes, but find none. Fortunate that Johnny Depp and Leo Photo's legs do not see the next day. Alright. Darkness is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. As Phoenix Wright cries himself to sleep, Thanos convinces Xena to snuggle with him as White Blood Cell screams for help, and Joker passes out from exhaustion. Mario receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor as White Blood Cell tends to Canelo Alvarez's wounds. Xiao loses sight of where he is as Bayonetta destroys Ali Abdul's supplies while he's asleep, and Vivi, Yuri, Xiao Fei, and Cal sleep in shifts. Snow Miku receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nothing happened in the night, but what will happen next as Phoenix Wright picks flowers, picking up the evidence, looking for clues as Joker camouflages himself in the bushes, probably watching Phoenix Wright as he does so, and Darkness injures herself as usual. Xiao collects fruits from a tree, and White Blood Cell practices her archery as Ali Abdul goes hunting. White Blood Cell, Canelo Alvarez, Cal, Mario hunt for other tributes as Bayonetta begs for Xiao Fei to kill her. He refuses, keeping Bayonetta alive. Xena makes a slingshot as Snow Miku camouflages herself in the bushes, probably not in the same bush as Joker over there. Hopefully not. As Yuri discovers a river, and Vivi and Thanos work together for the day. Tag team for the future. Thanos and Canelo Alvarez hold hands. Oh, well, I didn't expect them to get along so well. Joker, Xena, and Ali Abdul sleep in shifts as Snow Miku passes out from exhaustion. White Blood Cell starts a fire, and Xiao defeats Yuri in a fight, but spares her life, as Cal is awoken by nightmares. Phoenix Wright and Bayonetta run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Alright. Vivi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor as White Blood Cell and Xiao Fei talk about the tribute still alive. Darkness and Mario sleep in shifts. Gotta get a drink of water because I'm gonna join Xena as we discover a river. Thanos and White Blood Cell hunt for other tributes, probably looking for viruses, as Xiao steals from Cal while he isn't looking. How could you do this? As Darkness is pricked by thorns while picking berries. White Blood Cell, Ali Abdul, Mario, Phoenix Wright, and Bayonetta hunt for other tributes as Yuri receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Joker steals from Xiao Fei while he isn't looking. Does not kill him yet. Now Alvarez stalks Vivi as Snow Miku fishes. Alright, night 8. Canelo goes to sleep as Xiao is awoken by nightmares. White blood cell tries to sing himself to sleep as Ali Abdul cooks his food before putting his fire out. Phoenix Wright receives clean water from an unknown sponsor as Thanos, Yuri, and Joker sleep in shifts. White blood cell and Xena sleep in shifts as well. Alright, let's see. Mario, Snow, Miku, and Vivi cheerfully sing songs together as Cal tries to treat his infection. Darkness quietly hums. Xiao Fei starts a fire, and Bayonetta thinks about winning. Well, you're not going to win if no one dies, so I suggest you get on that. Speak of the devil. Nothing happens. White blood cell, Phoenix Wright, Joker, Xena, and Bayonetta hunt for other tributes as Xiao and Thanos split up to search for resources. Snow Miku questions her sanity, and Yuri picks flowers. While thinking about the other precures. Mario and White Blood Cell hunt for other tributes as Darkness defeats Ali Abdul in a fight, but spares his life. Canelo collects fruit from a tree as Vivi chases Cal. Xiao Fei searches for firewood. Come on! Where is the bloodshed? Xiao Fei and White Blood Cell talk about the tributes still alive as Snow Miku, Joker, Darkness, Yuri, and Canelo sleep in shifts. Vivi, Xiao, Bayonetta discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. As we then see that Mario sets up camp for the night. Thanos is awoken by nightmares. White blood cell thinks about home. Ali Abdul sees the fire but stays hidden. Cal receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, while Xena does the same, and Phoenix Wright tends to his wounds. Come on, let's see what happens in the daytime. Ooh, okay. Thanos and Vivi split up to search for resources. Once again, the ultimate duo, as Cal severely slices out with a sword. That's my boy, Cal. As Joker is pricked by thorns while picking berries, and White Blood Cell searches for a water source. Yuri thinks about home as Xeno bashes Darkness's head in with a mace. This time actually killing her, probably, for once. Unless her defense stand is really that ridiculous. And Phoenix Wright attacks White Blood Cell, but she manages to escape. Canelo, Miku, Bayonetta, Ali Abdul, and Xiao Fei hunt for other tributes as Mario injures himself. And unfortunately, these two will now be closer to heaven. But that's not of my concern, as we move on to see Mario attempting to start a fire, but is unsuccessful, as Joker, Phoenix Wright, Vivi, Xiao Fei, and Cal sleep in shifts. White Blood Cell tends to Canelo's wounds again, I think, as Ali Abdul and Thanos run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Smart men. Yuri, White Blood Cell, and Bayonetta cheerfully sing songs to one another as Xena, Snow Miku tell stories about themselves to each other. Yuri begs for Vivi to kill her. She refuses, keeping Yuri alive. That would not be on par, or that would not be within the parameters of her coding. Canelo camouflages himself in the bushes as Xiao Fei steals from Joker while he isn't looking. Cal camouflages himself in the bushes as Bayonetta also does so. Snow Miku and White Blood Cell work together for the day as Thanos explores the arena. Ali Abdul searches for firewood, and White Blood Cell and Xena hunt for other tributes as Mario spears Phoenix Wright in the abdomen. I'm sorry, are you seeing this? Oh no, you might not be seeing the bottom of the thing. No! Could this happen? Hold up. Can't believe it. There we go. I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright fans. I'm sorry. But we're gonna have to move on. No! As Ali Abdul and White Blood Cell tell stories about themselves to each other, White Blood Cell cries herself to sleep, and Mario loses sight of where he is. Maybe Chris Pratt realized that he shouldn't be in the Mario movie. Nah. We are very excited to see his performance. Cal lets Xiaofei into his shelter as Xena sees a fire but stays hidden. Yuri cooks her food before putting her fire out, and Joker thinks about home as Canelo kills Vivi with a hatchet. Why with a hatchet? To just use your epic punch as Bayonetta quietly hums, and Thanos screams for help as No Miku receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Alright. Thanos, Xiaofei, Bayonetta, Snow Miku raid Canelo's camp while he is hunting as Xena receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Oh my goodness. White Blood Cell, Cal, Yuri unsuccessfully ambushed Mario, White Blood Cell, and Ali Abdul, who killed them instead. No! Cal! No! Wait, you were like last chance. And Joker searches for firewood. Oh no, Vivi, White Blood Cell, Cal, Yuri. I'm sorry. You've gone to Valhalla. Canelo, Bayonetta, Xena, Mario, and White Blood Cell sleep in shifts as Joker attempts to start a fire. It is unsuccessful. Ali Abdul is unable to start a fire and also sleeps without warmth as Thanos receives a explosive from an unknown sponsor. Xiaofei and Snow Miku tell stories about themselves to each other. Oh, the convention is replenished with anime merch. Who's gonna go to the convention? Who goes to Anime Destiny? Joker decides not to go, but Snow Miku stabs Canelo in the back with a trident. As Ali Abdul decides not to go to the convention, Xena cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh no, Xena. Thanos and Mario get into a fight over raw meat, but Thanos gives up and runs away, and Xiao Fei decides not to go as Bayonetta and White Blood Cell agree. Alright. Let's see it. Chapter 13. Xiao Fei practices his archery as White Blood Cell camouflages himself in the bushes. Joker dies trying to escape the arena. You know, oddly in character. Ali Abdul stabs Mario in the back with a trident. Oof. Oh, man. It's brutal out here. Bayonetta receives clean water as Snow Miku diverts Thanos' attention. Runs away. I'm sorry, Canelo, Xena, Joker, and Mario, but I'm going to have to take your life force. I mean, what? I mean, I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm so close. I'm almost back. Proceed. Oh, I'm so bright and lively. My goodness. Even brighter than usual, honestly. This is ridiculous. Alright, we've come to the last 6, and White Blood Cell and Ali Abdul hold hands as Xiao Fei and Snow Miku sleep in shifts. Bayonetta defeats Thanos in a fight, but spares his life. White Blood Cell, Xiao Fei, Bayonetta, and Snow Miku hunt for other tributes as Ali Abdul is from hunger. Thanos constructs a shack. Wait. Hey, he's not done with his plan yet, unless he is. Wait a minute, is he? Oh no. Oh no. As we move on to see, unfortunately, Squid Game will no longer be participating as Snow Miku bashes Thanos' head against a rock several times. Good for her. She went for the head. Didn't have to go to the second movie. White Blood Cell looks at the night sky as Xiaofei stays awake all night and Bayonetta passes out from exhaustion. Bayonetta picks flowers as Snomiku diverts White Blood Cell's attention and runs away, and Xiaofei camouflages himself. R.I.P. Thanos. Best MCU villain. Or best MCU protagonist. Depends on how you look at it. Snomiku kills Bayonetta with a sickle. Goddamn. Alright. Snomiku is out for blood this year. White Blood Cell receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor as Xiaofei tries to treat his infection. Final three. Final three. Final three. Final three. Okay. White Blood Cell collects fruit from a tree, but Xiaofei bleeds out due to untreated injuries as Snomiku dies from dysentery, which means that White Blood Cell from Cells at Work is our undisputed winner of Waifu Wars 3 Revenge of the Rabid Uchiha. Winner is you, White Blood Cell. I'm so excited to see the Cells at Work music next time. Let's go. Let's go. And that thusly ends Waifu Wars 3. Oh man. Snow Miku, wow. 6 kills? Whew. Look at this leaderboard, you guys. This was a bloody battle. And we have two very efficient killers, Ali Abdul and Snow Miku. My goodness. Well. White Blood Cell from original Cells of Work, not Blood Black. You will be confirmed for Waifu Wars 4, if there ever is one. Often distance longingly. But that will come another day. As I wish you all farewell, thank you for coming to watch Anime Destiny 2021. We worked really hard for this. I would like to thank everyone on the Cal AnimeH team, as well as all of our partners and panelists who came out to show us an amazing time here at Anime Destiny, as well as our artists. Don't forget them in our Artist Alley in the Discord. And yeah, thank you all for coming to Anime Destiny, and I'll see you next year, and hopefully in person. Thank you, everyone.